Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lai and I'm 25 years old, living and working in the UK on peritoneal dialysis. So as you can see, I'm on APD, which is automated peritoneal dialysis. And as a result, every 6 to 12 months, I go to a PET test and an adequacy test in hospital. This is an all-day hospital appointment, joy, where I basically perform my dialysis and they assess how effective my dialysis is. So they talk a lot about being a high or a low transporter, and that really just means whether you are removing the toxins and waste from your blood in a efficient and quick manner, or are you a slow person and it's just not as effective as other people. I have heard, I remember when they first told me about these tests, I heard that if you were a particularly high transporter, there was a bit of leeway on whether or not you would be able to perform your PD every other night instead of every night. So my nurse gave me a set of instructions as to how to prepare for my PET and adequacy test. I thought I would make this video mainly because I keep losing this piece of paper and I have asked my nurse for this piece of paper like 2 or 3 times. So it's now 2 days before my hospital appointment and I will set up my machine with my normal therapy prescription. So for me, that is 2 yellow bags and 1 small purple bag. What's important to note is that if you use drain lines, which are tubes from the machine to the toilet, so instead of collecting in a drain bag your drained fluid, it goes straight into the toilet, you would need to swap that out and put a drain bag on instead, because tomorrow morning you will be agitating your drain bag and taking a sample to take to the hospital. So it's now the day before your hospital appointment and you've already hopefully collected your sample from your drain bag this morning. The next thing you have to do is to collect your urine sample for the next 24 hours. So I tend to do from 7 AM the day before to the 7 AM of the day of the hospital appointment. If you no longer urinate anymore since starting dialysis, then you can skip this step completely, and that's one less thing to remember. That concludes all the preparation for the adequacy test. It's the drain bag sample and the 24-hour urine sample. The next thing that you must prepare for is the PET test. This is the one that I'm always forgetting and it really frustrates my nurses. So the first thing you must do is you must call your nurse, your CAPD nurses in the morning during office hours to change your Baxter Machines program to the PET preparation test cycle. So instead of doing your normal, say 9 hours of dialysis, you are only doing 2 hours the night before, which is amazing. So yes, the first thing to do is to call your nurse and change the Baxter machine to 2-hour cycle program. The next thing you must do, once that has been accepted on your machine, you must set up your machine using the following prescription. You are using 1 5-litre yellow bag and 1 5-litre green bag. You're going to put the yellow bag on the heater red clamp and you're going to put the green bag, which is 2.27% strength, on the last fill, which is the blue clamp. After you set that up, connect yourself and note down the time so that you can tell your nurse when you started dialysis the night before. And then that's it. That's all you have to do for the day before for the PET test. I would like to make a bit of a disclaimer right now that this is obviously just the instructions that I have been given by my hospital and my CAPD unit, and this is really more of a reminder for me. I would always recommend to talk to your own nurses to double check and to ensure that you are following the correct instructions. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me today. Bye bye.